And I didn't forget the last one. It just doesn't work into my damn countdown. I'm sorry. Stand by for Shit Nozzle 7. That's Shit Nozzle 7. I'm Rickety. Oh, I'm Hydrate Man is
no, you're not.
That's Hydrate Man. He has his own plane. His own plane, designated the hydration station. Thank you, Hydrate Man.
Oh yeah, I've got a weapon in front of me.
And we're playing more Ace Combat 3. Everybody introduce yourselves. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. Everybody introduce themselves.
I'm Jackson E. Him, and planes go in the air.
I'm Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and I am the Ace Pilot.
Ah, you are the Ace Combat? Were you the Ace Combat? Is that what this...
I combat the Ace all day, every day.
Uh-huh.
Friendly reminder to everyone that Isaac made us play on easy.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't think easy... Listen,
would be easy.
I forgot to do my homework and check to see if I played on hard or not. I cannot remember if I did.
Yupio.
Yupio.
I think we saw this cutscene, but it'll be a good refresher as to where we're at.
Yes. Look, they're looking at the radical planes.
Uh-huh.
They are radical.
The stealth plane.
This is the future. All planes are stealth planes. Oh my god, there's a really stupid thing. There's a there's a plane that's a Russian stealth fighter that I guess someone tried to emulate in a video game in like a simulator. And the plane is like wide. It's like a flat ass plane. And it's from War Thunder, and I don't know anything about War Thunder. And another plane looks at its radar scope, and it just sees a dot like 800 times bigger than anything it should be. And I just interpreted that as, oh yeah, it's stealth, because its location is everywhere on the radar. So there's no way to know where it is, just that it's there.
Yeah, that's fair. No. What you do is you put that out there, and then it's like a carrier, so all of the other planes have stealth as long as it's around.
Somebody also made a comment about that, being like, nobody considers the fact that it hides all the other planes. And I'm like, yeah, that's why Ross is a stealth fighter. He's the biggest friend to hide all of the smaller friends under radar.
Oh yeah, if you weren't here last time, or if we somehow didn't talk about it last time, the Western version of this game was totally butchered.
Yes, like completely butchered to the point of they removed the most interesting and ambitious parts of this game.
I know we talked about it last time, but why did they do that again? Because it was just like too hard to translate or something, or
it was going to be a lot of voice acting.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, "That's expensive."
Especially for the time it came out.
That's expensive, and this game didn't sell well already in Japan, so like...
Isn't it the same number of missions, though? Like, would it not still be...
I don't think it is the same number of missions.
Oh, gotcha.
Plus, it would be different, like, variations on the same missions and stuff.
Hmm.
Don't worry about what Rena just said, by the way. It's definitely not important.
I didn't notice. What did she say?
She said she's been here before. That's water?
Sorry, I got bored. I'm
glad you knew what it was. Well, you'll get to see what she said. It's not important, I swear.
Stay low so you don't lose sight of the enemy plane. I'll be good this time. They're right there.
I think that's Rena in front of you. Try to walk
She said she was
going
to follow my lead.
Oh, fair.
But no, you're correct. I do think that is Rena.
Don't worry about that then.
Wyatt. Is this where you died? A long time ago with someone.
With someone. You're just having deja vu. Everybody gets that every now and then, okay? Everybody gets a little bit of deja vu. They think they've been places and seen things before. You know, it's definitely the first time she's ever been here, so I don't know why she had that thought.
It's quiet. What?
She's saying something.
Eat.
Oh. I love how fucking weird this is. It's so surreal. If you feel like this is uncomfortable, it's supposed to be.
Okay. It is. Function. Turn down for what?
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Cool.
Whee!
I was gonna say, that's a wall. Hold down is a pretty funny warning, too. It's just like, you're too high! Stop it! You're a plane! You're gonna go into space. Planes don't go into space.
She's upset. Something upsetting has happened.
She's having an existential crisis, man. Let her be.
She seems to be.
We just got over that, man. Didn't you
Oh
learn
shit, I don't know
anything?
what direction she went. This way.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah, there
she's
she
going.
is.
You might want to keep up with her.
Yeah, I didn't realize she sped up. I was too busy doing 6 stunts.
See, now you're in danger. I do appreciate... This is also one thing I've always appreciated about Ace Combat, even as early as this, is... Like, it's very easy to make a plane game about planes where you just fly up in the sky, and Ace Combat really likes making trench runs. And they're good trench runs, actually, I think, usually. Like, they give you something...
I mean, this is yet another on the step of, like, forcing you to learn how to fly the dang plane. Jesus. Speaking of which...
It's
You
good.
pull down.
It's a good mechanic. That's why at some point, if
Woo!
you want... Oh! Well...
Oh, somebody followed me.
Into the wall?
Yeah.
It's probably Rena.
No, she was ahead of me. We've established this.
I think the blue... Wait, the blue is... There's a blue triangle. I think Rena is behind you.
Oh, so what is this?
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's
Try
like
to
the
lock
mission.
I'm
onto
trying to
it.
follow. Why you lying to me, man?
I don't know. Can you lock onto it? Will it let you?
Yeah.
It will let you lock onto it.
I assumed end target is mission target, maybe?
Well, that
Neutral
mission
target.
doesn't start with an N.
Well, it ends with an N.
Nishin target. We gotta get the Nishin target.
I am allowed to gain ground on it, and it doesn't seem to penalize me.
You're also allowed
It's
to...
neutral target, I'm pretty sure. I think we established that last time.
Yes, you are allowed to shoot at it. That means you can't shoot at it. Should've
Yeah,
been
but why
paying
would I?
attention. Yeah, I was gonna say, should have been paying attention to the briefing, because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to follow it.
Yeah.
Now these you can shoot down. You can shoot those down for points if you want to get an S rank, I'm just saying.
But why would I?
That's fair. They are just helicopters. I think she's saying... numbers? Because I think she's saying Ichi,
She keeps saying
which is
Ichi,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. Somehow, for it also, even if this part was translated, it being...
Whoa, okay. Wait, is that like a... Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That was interesting. I was not expecting that either. I was like, oh, is this now you're on a different mission? I did not know you could do that.
Alright, I need to... What the fuck?
Dude, he's having a fun time too, Sean. You taught him.
I did.
I do like the water effects. It's a really nice detail when they get close to the water and it does little swishies.
Okay, I need to get serious up here because they're not allowing me to just goof around on this one.
It's easy, Sean. I thought this was easy difficulty, Sean.
I don't think it affects the mobility of the plane.
It definitely does not. What if the neutral target started shooting at you? What if he's like, what the fuck? What are you doing here?
Get away from me! I want to climb into him.
I believe you can fly into him, and it would, well, you can fly into the ground, so it probably won't kill you, but it definitely will hurt you.
I think I passed him.
Also, I do think you will like Rena, Sean. I think she'll be your favorite character. I think I said that last time, but I genuinely do. She's an interesting character.
When did we get to the part where I deny any and all Belkan war crimes?
Sorry,
that's
Theta.
coming up.
Belkan war crimes happened decades ago. This is like 50 years since Belka has been disbanded. Belka doesn't even fucking exist anymore. I don't think nations really exist anymore. The primary...
Welcome to the Corpo Wars, baby!
There might be a Belkan corporation, but that hasn't popped up yet. They don't even talk about nations much in this game, just corporations. I do like the shape of this plane, though. This game definitely has the weirdest plane shapes because they're all like near future sci-fi shit. Like a lot of the planes are very unique and very abstract, and they're all ARD models, which means they're radical. I loved reading that fucking text log because before, I couldn't read that text log, so I had no idea what it was going to say. So the fact that the most information it has is the R stands for radical makes it worth it for me. Why the hell would you want to designate a plane radical? Like it's a skateboard.
Clearly you're not radical enough to understand.
I guess. I'm sorry. Too steeped in the military jargon that I wouldn't understand why you'd want to designate any kind of military ordinance as radical. I mean, to be fair, you are a corporate mercenary, so maybe military jargon isn't even important. Maybe they do want to convince you that this is the good plane because it's got R in the name, which makes it radical. That feels like a very corporate thing to do, Sean. You know what? Maybe I'm on that side. What do you think, Jackson?
I do like that, yeah. I do like the radical.
It's a tight gap no matter how you go through it.
I played Project Wingman a long time ago, and I was really enjoying it. It has really good level design and really good encounter design, and I found parts of the story interesting, but I think its biggest flaw is this was clearly made by huge fans of Ace Combat who really wanted to make a story like Ace Combat, but still didn't quite know how to make a story like Ace Combat. I still think they do some interesting stuff, but I gotta give it to Team Aces. They know how to weave some narratives when they get into it, man.
So I got a question for you guys. Oh, clear to
That's not what I was supposed to engage.
You were so close.
So we talked at the beginning of the mission about how Rena, and she's just like, oh man, I got this deja vu. And in writing, so in real life, of course, deja vu is just deja vu. But in writing, it's never just that. It's like
It's one of those things like being sick, where it's like, in real life, being sick is explicitly nothing 99.9% of the time.
Yeah.
But if a piece of media makes a point to have somebody be sick, it's like 50-50 odds they're gonna straight up die.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be fine. They'll recover. They didn't, but sadly they didn't recover.
Yeah, it's like, this is like Chekhov's deja vu, like...
Yeah, for sure.
Like by
That
saying...
mindset. It's very important for the theming of the game.
Well, in the fact that you basically just told us wholesale about it, like... It was,
And I mean-
it was like, oh man, has she been here before? Has she lost her memories? Has
There's a...
amnesia, mind control, something?
Again, without getting too much into it, the game is very much designed to not only be played multiple times, but there is theming about repetition. Like, repetition is actually a huge, important part of this game's narrative. I'll just put it that way.
That does make a lot of sense. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Because you will have to play this mission again at some point.
Even if you're on a different path, this is part of multiple paths.
Yes. So just keep that little nugget in mind. That's why this game... It has the most interesting relationship with the player on a very video gamey level. When you start digging into what some of its science fiction is. And this is again a game that Ace Combat 3 came out like in 1999, the PlayStation 1. It's bizarre to me. And again, it didn't do well, unfortunately, in Japan, and like that really is a bummer that we couldn't get a proper English port of this, because it has so many interesting, informative ideas for the player video game relationship. Ah, fuck, the helicopter gave you 4 points of hurt. 4% of hurt. I actually think this stage has really good level design, specifically this right here, where it feels like it's really open for a while, and then it very subtly narrows in to be more difficult as the level goes in. I noticed that. I actually kind of like that.
Do not look at the total DLC costs for DCS World.
No. But listen, I've been there. I've looked at it. I own a couple modules. I only paid for maybe 2 of them, but I do own a couple modules. Trust me, I know. Guys, you could just get a fully modeled simulated I believe, Apache for $80. And I mean, it's a fully working, functional simulation, mostly.
Oh my god.
And that's, again, the mostly is not like an insult even. It's an incredibly ambitious thing that they're doing, but it's not easy. It's not the thing they've made is very complex to try to make a completely functioning simulated helicopter down to every individual button in the cockpit. That's not an easy thing to make, or code. Oh my god, that noise was in the game, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, I still have to be in stealth even though I'm literally in the middle of fighting them?
Oh jeez.
I think you got it this time, though.
Boy. Sure better.
The deja vu is for how many times we must do this mission.
Now, out of morbid curiosity, I'm like, what happens if you shoot down the neutral target?
Don't want to shoot down the neutral target.
Just going back to its base.
He's just a friendly little guy.
He's just trying to get home, so you gotta race him home to destroy home before he can get there, so that way he has no home to get to. It's fine, and then he'll be safe. His home won't he won't be blown up in his home. His home will already be destroyed before he gets there. It's like humane.
That's why I've got to do this the fastest possible. We
Mm-hmm.
don't have time for slowing down for turns. You think that guy's slowing down for turns? He's got to get home and take a shit.
I mean, I saw him ducking and weaving earlier. He was just having a good old time. He was just on his way back home from work. Honestly, I do that sometimes.
Is he ducking and weaving because he's having such a hard time holding in that fat shit he's about to take?
I mean, I've
Is
experienced
he
both,
wrestling
man.
control of the airplane away from his own bowel spasms?
You know, sometimes when you've just really gotta go, you just have to break a couple of road laws and make it clear that you're more important than everyone else, or else you're just gonna poop your pants. Maybe that's why so many people drive recklessly. Like, they've got to avoid shitting their pants. And I could maybe respect that.
Yeah, if we put bathrooms in cars, that might actually solve that problem a little bit.
They put bathrooms in some planes, so honestly, I don't see why they don't.
Like, if you just had your car, like, imagine if your car seat had a little, like, small, removable bucket or something like that, like, in the seat.
Boy, like a fucking piss pan? What are those things called?
Yeah, something like that. So, like, yeah.
But for your car.
But for your car. So if you're just, like, in a real bad way, you can use your car pan.
Oh my
And
lord,
then-
please.
And then just,
Oh,
like,
no.
go... Oh, jeez. And then just, like, go to your, local gas station and you power wash the thing out or something like that.
I'm obsessed with, there is a Russian aircraft that's like it's like a fighter bomber, and it's got a really funny shaped, like, cabin, and I've always thought of it as, like, the semi-truck of planes, because I remembered reading a description of it, and it has a functional kitchen and bathroom inside of it, and it's a fucking fighter jet. I've always loved the idea of that. Oh no. Ew, that turn is so stressful. It's so tight. How do you wipe while you drive? Bidet, 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 bidet. You use a bidet.
Oh, yeah.
I've never used a bidet, but I do want to. Oh, Milo, no!
Cat sat on the joystick at the last second.
No!
I can't believe your son would betray you like that.
He
I
wants nothing
can.
more than to betray me.
He just wanted to fly the plane, Sean. Let's see how he...
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm angry.
I could even hear the meow. He wants attention. He wants
Well, no,
justice.
that's my boy. My boy is the one who's screaming in the background.
Oh, gotcha.
I heard
Yeah,
him.
Milo did all that without making a single sound. He has no
Silently.
remorse.
I mean, there's gotta be a statistical metric of casualties due to cat.
In,
No.
like, on planes?
On planes, on trucks, in tanks, on the battlefield. Like, it's gotta be non-zero, right?
I mean, certainly it's not zero.
If we're talking planes, it might be. Well, okay, that's not true. Because, like, as morbid as it is, probably Takeoff might have. I wouldn't be surprised if Takeoff has had struggles due to cat. In air, no, I mean, I think we're fine. But when you start, like, including, like, tanks and stuff like that, what's up?
I was just gonna say, there is a video that I love of some people. It's like a GoPro and on a plane, on like an open cabin biplane, and they like look over and there's just a cat on the wing. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing there?
Oh.
And they landed and the cat was fine, but it's just like, what are you doing there, buddy? I mean, okay, bidet, and then you've got an air dryer for your butt.
Yeah, that's just one more, like, instead of, like, the vent being in front of your face, the vent is just in the butt area.
You know those, like, seat warmers?
Yeah.
Just, you turn that on, and then there's a vent that you open up.
I'm into it.
Blows hot air on your butt.
That's true. You do want probably, like, warm, like, nice warm air, because, like, cold air would just be, unpleasant.
And then, honestly, that's, like, that's a double feature, because, like, I would just turn that on just to have it on sometimes. Just get a little butt air, like, hot air flowing on your butt. It'd feel nice. It'd feel comfy. really roast your buns, toast your buns.
Give them toasted buns.
Oh boy. He just wants to... His half last time. Why does he want to fly the plane so bad, Sean?
I don't know. I mean, he wants in on whatever I'm doing at all times. The confusing thing is that he's not, oh Jesus, satisfied with... Well, this is going badly. He's not satisfied with,
Cleared to engage.
Damn.
Yeah, that was bad for failure. Guys, I might be bad at this game.
No, you're good. I believe in you. You got
Does
this.
this look like the play of someone who's good?
You got this, man.
Is this what someone who's good does?
Flying, listen, wireless flying takes practice. And you've got to fly some planes into some walls before you learn, before you're able to internalize the plane. You're still getting jacked into the plane right now, man. You gotta
Yeah,
remember.
you haven't internalized Togo plane yet.
Yeah, you haven't internalized pilotry. Internalized pilotry. I'm gonna make a note of that. Hello, sir. My cat has no, like, calm way to get in my lap. He always is, like... It's not that he's, like, panicked and, like, making a fuss. He just gets into my lap at full speed.
What an absolute madman.
And he's a little garbage boy. He likes to sleep in the trash. Keep on letting him outside, and we have a bit of a trash pile, and he likes to live in the trash, and I'm like, you can't go in there, buddy. It's hard to get you out of the trash hole. He wants to live in a garbage mound. I get it. I appreciate the aesthetic. I understand, but you can't live in a garbage mound. I know you want to, but you can't. You goblin freak.
Really a cat after my own heart.
Uh-huh. Speaking of internalized pilotry, how did everybody feel about Barbara?
How does that have anything to do with internalized... Oh, I see.
You're welcome for that really stupid joke.
It's pretty dumb.
I didn't make the I still haven't made the connection. I'm internalized.
This is a movie where I did not expect the places that movie would go, where Ken, the Barbie doll, talked about how they had brought patriarchy to Barbie Land.
Yeah, honestly, if y'all haven't watched Barbie, like, genuinely go
It's
watch
good.
it, because it's really good.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
I know that
It's-
we're all super late to this party, but it's really good.
It's really, really good, yeah.
Also, sick drift, bro. You only took 25 damage off that, and you got off that turn really good, honestly.
Thank you. It's the sign of a true professional.
Alright, Miss Arena's... Wait. Yes. Wait. Where are
What?
you? Have you been here before? I think
Yeah,
you
I
went a
went
different
wrong way.
direction.
God,
Yeah, this is like a
damn it.
donut. I was like, so this area is shaped like a donut. I was like, wait, I don't remember this area being shaped like a donut, actually.
Hold down.
Shit, you might wanna check the big map. I think it's whole. Oh, there it is. That was weird. Oh, well.
I don't know what button checks the big map, bud.
I thought it was hold square, but if it wasn't that, yeah. It's what it's always been for me. By square, I mean X button, because you're probably playing on
I mean, I clearly understood. Also, I've played one Ace Combat game and it was like 7 years ago, so yeah, I don't remember the other Ace Combat games controls.
That's fair. Listen, they're the same controls, Sean. They haven't changed the PlayStation controller ever. They added a funny little button on the front, and that's it.
But yeah, Barbie is excellent. Genuinely, like, right out of the gate, it's got phenomenal style. Like, its aesthetic is fantastic. It's got some great acting performances from Margot Robbie and from America Ferrera and from the handsome boy
Ryan
Gosling?
Gopher.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling, Ryan the Goose.
Ryan the Goose.
Kate McKinnon as well.
Mr. Sarah is there as well, and he's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And genuinely, like, it has probably the most nuanced and progressive commentary on gender in the modern, like, feminist landscape that I have seen in a film. Period.
Yeah.
And it manages to do it with while still being frequently laugh out loud funny and always, like, 100% of the time, a good time.
Yeah, being still very, very fun and very entertaining, and like it was a good ass film, man. It was just good as hell. Everybody did a great job. It felt like the kind of thing that you could also really tell that everybody and like everyone who was involved was having fun with it too. And that's always great.
Yeah.
All right. I think you need to go.
So I don't want the first one. I want the
left. Yeah, I think you want to go left.
Caution. Hold down.
Boy, that fucking helicopter's making it hard to tell.
And right here.
Yeah. I don't remember you ever taking this turn. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I don't ever remember you taking that turn. Yeah, this looks more right. Yeah, because you went through a second really, like, narrow passage, and then this is where it gets really tight. Except he's going left. I swear if it does change every time, that'd be stupid, but I don't think it does.
I mean, it would kind of make sense, because then it'd be like you actually have to follow the plane.
Mm-hmm. But it was so consistently the same spot every time. Oh my god. Because yeah, that I was looking at I saw on the map for a second, he went all the way to the far left one. Yup, I think he went to the other one. Yup. What the fuck? I never know. Well, that was bizarre. That was like complete luck then. I did not think that would happen. Just gotta fly back through the very narrow passages. You gotta take a right at West Street instead of a left. Instead of a straight.
Oh shit.
Damage.
There you go. But yeah, I always got like a pretty positive impression that, you know, like it was like successful and a lot of fun, but everything that I heard about it made it sound just pretty like yeah, it's like just a really entertaining movie with a great sense of humor and just like a lot of fun, and I really was not expecting it to be so still as dense as it was.
Yeah. Funnily enough, because I'm in the land of Yeehaw. Oh, jeez. Because I'm in the land of Yeehaw, the only thing I could possibly hear about it was that it's political. Like, anybody down here is just like, oh man, you know, the Barbie, feminism got to it, or it's a political movement. It's like,
Barbie's been feminist for decades.
Yeah, it's the whole point.
I don't disagree, but I'm just parroting the
Live in a
things.
hellhole.
Yeah. Hey man, you want to come be roommates? No, I can't. But yeah, no, it's just like that's pretty much what I heard. But my response each time was like, well, I still want to watch it. Like, let me watch it. Let me make an opinion. Like, if this is propaganda, let me still consume it and decide for myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's telling already of the way that they think about life, the world, and art, that political is some kind of taboo thing for art to be, as though art being political is not acceptable.
Right.
Yeah.
As if art being political is a new concept, even. Like,
We're showing any kind of political variance at all.
yeah.
Yeah, no. They probably wouldn't even like Ace Combat, and that game's political as fuck.
I mean, they wouldn't like it, but not because it's political. They wouldn't get that far. They wouldn't like it because it's anime.
Yeah, that's true. They ain't even... What is she even saying? She's saying one? How do you know?
That ain't what one sound like.
Uh-huh. Ichi, that ain't one. Just sounds like she got a scratch.
That shouldn't be funny.
Am I a bad person for that joke? I felt very good about it.
Yeah, notably, by the way, Isaac, the plane does just go a completely different direction. Like, he didn't even go down the right-hand path this time.
Huh, interesting. I did not know that.
So you do genuinely have to follow him. Well, I will follow him on the map.
Yeah, you'll just have to listen. Now this is some real espionage flying. You're not even flying. You're tracking him through the map while flying at the same time. That's some professional bullshit. Ain't that some professional bullshit?
I'm gonna be so mediocre at this game by the time I finish this mission.
You'll be an expert pipette. Flying through all these damn pipes. Ooh, he might...
Is he gonna go straight, or...?
Yeah, he might go to the far left.
He's going straight, yeah.
He's going far left.
Straight.
I do find it funny that by the game's rules, though...
What?
It's
Map?
fine.
Hello?
Caution. Stall.
Well,
We're stalling. The map lied to me?
yeah, I kind of noticed that. I was like, map said left, and I was like, that's a wall.
Okay, I'll go slow this time, for goodness sake.
I do find it amazing that you were able to get it so consistently that even I was like, yeah, I guess it is just in the same spot. I mean, I do think that is in its own way neat, but it does make this way more tedious, which is unfortunate. No, Theta. Listen. We're the older brother now. Unless I'm the older brother. That's a lot of responsibility.
Well, Milo wanted to be the older brother, but that didn't go well.
Uh-huh. Your best run and your cat decided to run you straight into the ground. What a bastard. I still regret that we couldn't do Barberheimer though, because
Oh yeah, Barbenheimer, yeah.
again, like how more in like the things that Barbie went into, I'm almost just like, I wonder what that kind of total whiplash would feel like to completely follow it up by Oppenheimer immediately
And having seen Oppenheimer, and I forget if you guys have seen it. It is a genuinely phenomenal piece of work. There's a reason why it came in for the awards and swept basically all of them.
I
Except for,
mean,
I
like,
have not seen it.
I have
except for
not
like best
seen-
song, which was
But that went to Barbie.
yeah, it went to Barbie.
Dude, when you really think about it, that day in cinema was an incredible day in cinema. 2 of the best movies of that year came out in the same day.
Basically, yeah, same day, same week, or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it was
I'm
really
pretty
close
sure
by.
it was same day.
It was the
if
same
not.
day.
I
Jeez.
think so, because everybody was watching it at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I know movie theaters have more than one movie in them at a time, but I'm pretty sure they released on the same day.
Yeah,
That was a big
really,
thing.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of people were joking even then that they were gonna book a ticket for Oppenheimer and Barbie at the same time.
Right, no, that was
where that came from, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was the idea if you go to the movies, you buy a ticket to Barbie, you watch Barbie, then you buy a ticket to Oppenheimer and you watch Oppenheimer, yeah.
Right, and I believe that was as early as the launch as release day for both movies. I believe, yeah. I want to interview some of those people and find out what their emotional experience was like. And also, I want to know like the difference between people who watched Oppenheimer first versus people who watched Barbie first.
I think you're definitely supposed to watch Barbie first. In like all
You
cases,
think?
like
That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a canon way that I always heard it, but
yeah,
I'm
that-
sure people did both.
it's because between the two of them, like you can't go from a downer to an upper, but you can go from an upper to a downer, and
I'm interested in your rationale on that because I would think the opposite. Like you definitely would want to pick me up after that.
well, so this is an old like theater thing as well. The idea of if you watch a serious play, say you watch 2 plays back to back, maybe they're both like 1-act plays. If you watch a serious play, it's hard to get into the mindset of I'm supposed to laugh at this funny play now. Like you're still kind of in like a somber mood, so you're not really in the mood to be like, oh he, this is funny play. But at the same time, it actually works excellently in the opposite direction, because if you're in a more chipper mood, then you're able to you're sort of primed to be let down. Like you're riding a high, and so you experience something serious to come crashing back down to earth.
Gotcha.
And while Barbie has a lot of really serious themes, it is overall between a movie about Barbie and a movie about the invention of the atomic bomb. It is
one of those
between the
movies
two
is
of those
significantly more uplifting. Yeah.
Yeah, between those two, yeah.
And welcome, Dodo. And unfortunately, that is an advanced move. Ooh, you just tapped the ground there, just a skim of the water. Unfortunately, it is a much more expertise move to be able to fly backwards. That takes years of training. Unfortunately, it takes a while. Oh my God, that was a great shot. You weren't even locked, Sean.
Mission accomplished.
Now, just in case, okay, I was about to say, I feel like I definitely ran into a case where I flew too high and the mission failed. I was really worried.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the future has planes, but the planes can only go forward still. They can't go backwards yet. That's too dangerous. Look at
Yeah,
Rena.
GG Theta, good stream. See y'all next week.
Good job, good progress. We'll get through this. Don't worry. Good job, everybody.
Hella.
Look how radical you look, though. You're in the Radical 101. That is actually what the name of the plane would be the Radical 101.
Yeah.
It did look
About
pretty
this.
good.
This is the whole reason I bought this plane. Well, I didn't buy it. Your vision.
Vision is in that.
私のとても大きな黒い翼ナイト・レーベン
Ah.
That's the armored core.
It is an armored core. Hey, C-Rank! You did pretty good!
Go fuck yourself.
私のリハビリ
You're welcome.
I hope you feel better.
Today. Why is that?
あそこにあった何かが私を呼んでいた気がして
That might have been a typo. Something there were.
What?
でももしかしたらまたあなたに相談するかもしれない
I really like her voice actress too. It's very good.
I don't think Isaac can read, by the way, friends.
It said there was she said there were something there. Is
Yeah,
that
That's correct English.
I don't know correct English, Sean. I'm sorry. Look at all this information.
Mm-hmm. Who is this, Videodrome?
Kinda.
Filed July 21st, 2032. Location General Resource. Doe Development Facility. Sound data missing.
They gotta develop that
これから
money.
話すこととお願いは聞いた後にあなたが賛成してくれてももしも反対したとしても何も尋ねないで誰にも言わないで黙っていてほしいんです
Okay.
それがとても都合のいい話なのは
There's a lot of preamble.
自分でも分かっていますでもそれでも他に頼める人も相談できる人も
I tricked you. This game is a dating sim all along. Ha!
それは
Holy shit, this is still preamble.
生きる意味と同じぐらい
Jeez.
I mean, it's important to her.
Uh-huh.
ナイトレーベン
Here we go.
それを探しに行きたいんです
Cut transmission.
私たち二人が偶然発見してあなたが破
We
壊
didn't
した
stumble upon it.
関係があることです
We sought it out.
今はそれだけしか言えませんでも一緒に来てほしい
Why that?
もちろんこれは無断行動で規約違反
Because if she's gonna do something illegal, she should take somebody with her to give emotional support. Alright. What do we want? Let's just start
I don't know
from the
who's
top. Let's just. I think we did end on me, so we just start from the top. So it's you, Sean. Oh, that's the archive. Those are all just.
Yep, I
cutscenes.
realized that. I was like, this doesn't look right.
You have to search the internet, Sean.
Well, Night Raven, obviously. Classified.
I mean, I kind of like that. That's a fun little detail.
It's fun. I'm
Yeah, I like
gonna.
that.
Didn't we already read about Dijon?
I don't think so.
Graduated with a degree in aerospace engineering from Sandbury GR Defense Academy in 2018. Joined General Resource Limited September of the same year, where he was assigned to the GRDF as a pilot. He excelled in a multitude of flight missions since his enlistment, and he was awarded the title of GRDF Ace Pilot for his outstanding achievements in counterterrorism operation in 2026. Still active on the front lines at the age of 42. He's an old man for a pilot.
Yes, he is.
He's
an
got
old
them
man
slow
pilot.
reflexes.
He's got slow. His reflexes have gotten slowed, but his piloting teeth have gotten strong.
Old people are definitely known for their strong teeth.
Grandbrother, you are not the same age as wait. Oh my God, you are the same age as Dijon. Grandbrother was born in 1997. For a second there, I was like, Grandbrother, this man is clearly 40 years old in this canon. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think I follow.
well, my
Okay, because this is in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vision was
gotcha.
also born in 1997, yeah.
Yeah. So all that means is, well, grand brother, if you get hired by, what was it, General Resources Ltd, you know where this is going. No spoilers, by the way. Sean and Jackson have not played this game.
If you get hired by General Electric.
So I have to either help Rena with her illegal Raven mission, or I have to help with this unspoken emergency.
Decide! I think I know what choice you're making. God, I love this mechanic. This is the best decision mechanic ever. It's so good.
Why'd you slow down so much?
Because she was surprised you're coming with her. You surprised her, Sean.
Uh-huh.
She surprised him.
I surprised myself. But I have no vested interest in any of these organizations. At least you're a human being.
Yeah, for real.
No, I really do. There are plenty of examples of stuff like this in a game, but I like how sleek this game is for... Because it's not trying to be Deus Ex. It is very, like, precise isn't the right term, but it has very set paths for you to take and decide what to do, but the decisions themselves are very well contextualized. And they're not just a button prompt, you have to actively choose them. Descent! Huh.
Ooh, that music cue.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
The
game's got
music,
some good music.
it's really good. It's got great music, but it's all like really atmospheric. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it is more like tonal and atmospheric, and I love it, man. Because again, I love Ace Combat music on the whole, but this game is really stand out in how much of it is like much more to like fit a vibe rather than to hype you up.
Mm-hmm.
It's very mellow, and I like that.
Why are you flying so slow?
That's a slow plane. It is a very slow plane.
I guess I am flying a light plane, huh?
Uh-huh. You're flying a rat. You think a radical plane knows how to fly slow, Sean?
That's a good point. I can't go slower than 1,000 miles an hour.
Or else your plane decides that it can't fly anymore.
That's definitely miles per hour and not a much more reasonable metric.
Uh-huh.
Likely kilometers or something like that.
Come on, come on, come on. Shit.
It is very Metroid Prime vibes. I could see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's the composer for these games. He's a master. They are. It is incredible how consistently good the soundtracks of the games that he works on are, and I'm pretty sure he's only worked on Ace Combat games. I don't think he's worked on anything else. These games are always fascinating to me because they are very standout in a lot of ways, and yet they're not like, Final Fantasy or anything. Most people would just glance at them and be like, they're playing games. You don't expect this kind of shit from playing games.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do expect it, it's because of Ace Combat.
That is totally fair.
Trying to think of any other plane game besides Ace Combat in the mainstream. Like,
Did you ever play Freelancer? I know they're not planes, but
I did not, no.
Very little bit, yeah.
you should really play Freelancer sometime. I wonder what you think of it.
I'd probably enjoy it. I like Star Citizen, so...
It's sort of Freelancer, if I'm not mistaken, is sort of a spiritual successor to Starflight, but just not as in depth or good.
No, it's a very different game.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's the whole thing, right? Where it a lot of my understanding is it was him wanting to do what he wants with Star Citizen, but still not really having the ability to make it that feature rich, is my understanding. There's a lot of Freelancer in Star Citizen, is what I understand, without having ever played Freelancer. So, but yeah, no, I mean, like, I just know it is, like, one of the... I just know it's a very well-known, like, highly regarded space sim. That's all I know
It's
about
a space sim that's very heavily focused on dogfighting and, like, flying.
And specifically, you know, space flying, which is different than air flying.
Yes.
Another weird one is, well, that's not 100% true, I played a little bit of it, but I actually was like, this is too much simulator for me, for my tiny baby brain, but I did play a little bit of the X-Wing and TIE Fighter games, which are really fascinating games. Like, they are technically flight sims. They are incredibly simulatory, like, even down to, like, really in-depth, like, systems mechanics that you have to micromanage, and, like, really intricate, like, three-dimensional combat to, like, consider from a more like simulatory standpoint, not arcadey standpoint. That's why I really need to give is it just... No, it's not Squadrons. What was the newest Star Wars fly game?
Rogue Squadron?
Was it Rogue Squadron? Because Rogue Squadron...
I mean, I don't know if it's the newest, but it is that.
Gotcha. Couldn't remember if it was just called Star Wars Squadrons or not. I really do want to play it, because it actually harkens more to those... it harkens back to those, more simulatory vibes, but with a much more modern, you know, presentation and game feel. Which is interesting, because the actual Rogue Squadron games are way more arcadey. They are not flight sims. They are much more like Ace Combat.
Mm-hmm.
You're not done. You gotta infiltrate this...
Landing.
You gotta infiltrate this base. You gotta break in.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get out of your plane. You're finally gonna get to see what you look like.
Yeah.
Look, there's Hangar, friend. I like that they give you a timer on your landing to make sure you don't take too long. God, landing in this game is so stressful because you don't know where where you and the ground are. You look so much higher.
D.
ゼネラルリソース機撃退の功績により特別に不問とする。ただし作戦外行動について早急に報告書を提出せよ。
You're gonna get reprimanded, man. You got in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I expected that I would.
どうしてなのか実は私自身に
You
もわから
fuck.
ないただ私に似ているあなたなら分かってくれるって思えたからありがとう今回の件 フライトレコーダーからあなたの行動をすべて消去しておきました。だから忘れてください。
See, it wasn't even important.
You pizza.
報告書は
I went out on a limb for you, asshole.
Upio, your unit
How can you
type is
just sit here and eat
Upio.
monsters?
Uh-huh. Fight Pete while there's pizza around.
This town is full of pizza! Representatives of both Newcomb and General Resource are expected to meet at Nunn headquarters, where talks have continued on and off since the ceasefire agreement last month. The
None is a
subject
pretty unfortunate name for the Neo-United Nations.
Oh, it's awful. The subject is expected to be the terms and conditions of a ceasefire, but a specific date has not been announced yet. They literally just broke a ceasefire. The Nun has released a statement that they are in the process of coordinating with the two companies.
サーフに緊急出動だ。詳しい目的に関しては暗号化して送っておいた作戦情報に従うように。今回も些細なミスの許されない超目的活動である。
Oh, off the record, huh?
More
Do we even have a
subterfuge.
record anymore?
Uh-huh. Does the record even matter? Nobody's keeping track of anything. Well, Jackson, what do you want to read about?
Let's see. We can
Wanna
go
read
and
about
read about.
None?
Let's read about None, actually.
You want to read about the Neo-United Nations?
Yeah, let's read about the Nuns. The acronym for Neo-United Nations. It was established as an international peace organization for the purpose of peacekeeping and fostering international cooperation.
This
That's
peace
all.
organization does peaceful things for peacekeeping reasons, because they
Yep.
believe in peace.
And it's international.
And it's none.
Oh, that's the whole thing.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
These archives aren't always the best.
ゼネラルリソースとニューコムを一時停戦させた我がユーピョ
Delegate Clarkson.
停戦調整のため専用
He clearly brought them to a shit truce because they immediately broke it.
同期の護衛を命ずるまた機内の護衛としてフィオナが代表
Who's
と同行する
Fiona?
she's the redhead. Redhead? I think she has like auburn hair.
以上
She's
This
got
game,
auburn hair
political
with...
cringe, sexy cringe, political based, or sexy based. That is the alignment grid for video games.
Can it be sexy political? God damn it.
I mean, it can only be political to sexy and cringe to based. Like,
You're right.
Those are the two spectrums.
Only Barbie could be political sexy.
I would say Barbie is political based, so like, come on.
Yeah.
But I would say political based. I would say this game is absolutely
Why'd you
political
click
based.
out of your window?
Did I?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Who are you calling monsters? Skyline Charybdis! Charybdis!
Erich, aren't you supposed to be in Germany?
しっかりしなさい。
He thought
代
so.
表はしっかりガードするから2人は空を頼むわよ。
Engage. Protect the president.
Are you
I
a
guess
good
they're more
enough
of a-
dude to save the president?
Yeah. I guess this is just a delegate, so can't be that hard.
He's
Be
just
that
a
difficult.
fucking...
Look at how fancy his plane is. You are going to fly into the president's plane? Holy shit!
I bet he thought that was fucking cool.
Uh-huh.
That was some Top Gun shit.
Wow, that plane is like flying. That's a really close flying plane.
情報が漏洩したようだ
Uh-oh, they've been compromised.
See,
GR is
it's a good thing I
inbound.
flew ahead. Woo, you're going fast.
Uh-huh. Nanda! The fuck? Uh-oh, something's happening on plane. Something happened on plane. Plane in trouble.
Alright, this guy can chase me if he wants. I'm gonna go the other way. Mayday!
Well... Yeah, I saw that other plane go for the president.
Mhm.
Well, that's a nice little that's a neat little FMV. I like that FMV.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Scylla and Charybdis. Is that a Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood reference? Probably.
It's Charybdis.
Mission failed.
What is Charybdis a demon? What is Charybdis? Why do I recognize that name?
You're thinking of Karibo.
Yeah.
The demon?
Yes.
He's adorable. His name is adorable. Karibo sounds like a really cute name for a demon.
Oh,
I'm
he's
just gonna
adorable.
say.
I do think he's a demon, though. But he is adorable. Jackson, help me out. Is Karibo a demon?
Like on the card? Oh man.
I think he's a demon.
I think he's a demon.
I can't actually remember. But oh well, basically yeah, he is. Well, okay, that's technically not.
Oh yeah, duh. Isn't that the little fuzzy
yeah,
boy
it
from Yugs?
Yeah.
Yeah. That took me a second.
They label their demons as fiends, but yes,
Yeah, that's a demon.
That's a demon, yeah.
Yeah, that's a demon. That thing right there, he's adorable, but he is a demon.
Also, to no one's surprise, there are way more Karibos than I would have thought that there were. Like by now, there's like a Karibo for every day of the week. Sorry, every day of the month.
He's iconic.
Yeah.
Shit, I
There
overshot.
with Mr. and Mrs. Magician.
There's Karibu, Winged Karibo, Sphere Karibo, Clear Karibo, Astro Karibo. Oh man. Relink Karibo, Karibi, Karibjorn,
Krebjorn.
Kreborn, Rainbow Karibo. There's
Say
more.
Rainbow? Oh boy, that's a lot of
Rainbow
boys.
Karibo.
This is gonna go badly.
Yeah, you might want to start shooting some missiles.
Look,
So
missiles
many.
only work if you got a lock on, and so far I have not gotten a lock on quicker than
There
my
you go.
gun shooting.
Bingo!
Bingo.
Oh boy, oh boy.
It's fine.
Now don't shoot the president. That's not safe.
Mr. President.
Are you a bad enough dude to shoot the president?
I don't know if you're allowed to say that. Oh boy.
I say what I want to say.
FBI, that was all of these things are jokes.
Midday.
Mother!
My day.
Mother! My day.
Mission failed.
Okay. This time I'll stay by the president and see if that helps. I do think I forgot what the missile lock-on thing looks like. I didn't realize that the square means it's locked on. Because
Yes.
I spent the first hour of the stream just flying with no targets.
Red square means you've gotten a lock. Blinking means you're just
Yeah. I just
Out of
mean, I was
range.
looking for the circle, and then I realized on that last one that that's not what that is.
right. I was like, that's really bold shot. There's a moment there to be like, how do I know my missiles are? They're practically in range, or I'm practically in range for gun before the missiles are locked. I do like a lot of the.
Buddy.
I like a lot of the aircraft designs in this game because they're very. They do a very good job of having kind of like a future punk aesthetic to them that's like believable but still like crazy and high tech in a way. Like they feel like they're planes that are advanced because they otherwise feel like they shouldn't be able to fly. Now this time they didn't even warn you that the president's in danger, so I think you're good. So maybe they just don't even care that... Honestly, you just broke the ceasefire and they don't even care, Sean.
They're chill about that.
Dijon is here?
Yeah, Dijon was here last time.
We hang.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely didn't make his presence...
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
He just kind of appears sometimes. I can't tell if they're in danger, but they don't sound like they're in danger. They definitely look like they're in danger.
They're fine.
Oof.
See, I should have just shot him with my gun.
I don't know what's going on here, and I don't know what's gonna happen, because it didn't, like, trigger the mission? And I don't know why it didn't. I don't know what's gonna happen, Sean. I don't know if you broke the game. Bullseye.
Should I shoot Dijon? Just to see what happens?
You could try. Can't lock onto him, though. He's blue for friend, even though he's probably not a friend. I have no idea what's happening right now, and I do not know what's going to happen. Because I don't think they're gonna shoot at the president. Because they didn't, like, get the cue. God.
Plus.
Maybe I unlocked the secret super easy mode.
God.
Oh,
Plus.
Oh, you've been compromised.
compromised.
You broke the fucking ceasefire, Sean. How could you do this?
For fun.
Now the president's in danger. You're being jammed.
We're jamming.
There's boysenberry all over the sensors.
You're supposed to go the other way. How am I gonna shoot you if you follow me?
How am I supposed to shoot you down if you're trying to shoot me down?
Get out of here. Scram.
Get out of here, scrub.
Don't get.
I don't want no scrubs.
I would not like to have any scrubs.
Are scrubs comfortable? I never got the impression that they were comfortable.
No, I don't imagine that they are. They're plasticky.
Yeah, like, why are they, like, really easy to clean, or are they, like,
Yes.
Okay, that's what it is.
Hey, Savannah, are scrubs comfortable? Are scrubs comfortable?
Extremely. It's like wearing pajamas to work every day.
Oh, apparently they're really comfortable.
Well, there you go. We just assumed that doctors worked in discomfort constantly.
They assumed the doctors worked in discomfort.
Constantly.
The scrubs were not comfortable. Yeah, constantly.
No, scrubs are super comfy.
Damn.
Well, maybe I should get some scrubs. What do you think of that, Sean?
I mean, you can get some scrubs if you want some. No one's gonna stop you. Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah.
Just that
Definitely
easy,
all
folks.
went correctly.
Just that easy, folks.
Sick maneuver. Isn't that so cool?
Isn't that radical?
Isn't that so radical?
目標に接近しました。
レナ、来てくれたのか。助かった。
作戦の変更だ。今回の専用機の行動はクラークソン代表とフィオナによるスパイ活動だということが明らかになった。
クラークソン。
を解除。専用機を撃墜せよ。
了解しました。
Hell no.
待てよ。あそこには
Shoot down the president. You were joking, Sean. You have a choice to make here now. Sean, do you protect the president?
命令を優先します。
Get
いや、通信機はジャミングで壊れてんだ。なあ、フィー、答えろ。
Hmm.
目標はあなたに任せます。
俺はフィーを助ける。
Who do you shoot?
Decide.
Hmm.
You wouldn't hurt Rena. Why would you hurt Rena? She's your friend. You helped her conspire. And that's just the president.
It's just the president.
Technically, it's just a diplomat,
But it's also got Fiona on it.
who I definitely know and remember. Hmm. There's a lot of zero information problems in this game where it's just like, make a decision based on, make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, bye, Fiona. I don't know who you are.
Bullseye.
Now, what if I told you that I accidentally shot down Rena on my first playthrough?
I mean, it's an equally valid decision. I would say it's arguably a more valid decision. I literally just shot the person who I recognized less. Which I think makes me racist.
Uh-huh.
Does it? Is that how that works?
確認。これより帰還します。
了解。
Yeah, but they're a major political diplomat.
I mean, I do... I shouldn't say that.
適正位置まで前進願います。
Refuel.
Here's my thing. I do think that whatever Delegate Clarkson did was ineffectual last time, and I don't have much faith in him to do it better this time.
So
Press
that's
start button to autopilot.
Oh. Oh yeah, you can just skip it.
I didn't even know what I was supposed to be doing.
Refueling.
Refueling, clearly.
Uh-huh. Good job.
I did it.
専用機の撃墜を確認した。
I did so
代
good.
表のスパイ行為の内容については現在調査中だ。
He is dead now, though. You did kill him. And
Yep.
that person who was, like, your... I think she was one of your compatriots still. I think Fiona still got you jobs and shit.
Not anymore, she don't.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore.
Oh, please
Insert disc
disc 2.
two.
Here we go, everybody. That's right. This fucking game is so big it's got 2 goddamn discs.
Hmm.
I feel like that was fairly common in
The olden days.
this one area.
I wouldn't expect it out of an action game, but yeah.
I forget if Ape Escape had 2 discs. I don't think it did.
This is a big... It's got a lot of video files on it. It does not
Yeah,
surprise
that's
me.
the big thing. A lot of
Yeah.
video files, a lot of voiced dialogue on the PS1.
Oh yeah, this is very true.
から感謝している。そして同僚の死はあくまでも悲しむべきことであ
He
る。
definitely seemed torn up for shooting down that
Yeah, he
diplomat.
definitely didn't immediately come across as evil.
ピオ側から今後一切彼女の行ったスパイ行為について何も言及しないことをすでに決定し。
Cool, 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 cool. So you're covering up this off-the-books murder that you had me do. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. Cool, 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 cool. I get it. You don't gotta sugarcoat it. I understand.
いいな。
Right?
ところで
Right?
今後は今まで以上に君の力が必要になる機会も
Look at that fucking smile. This dude went mask off so fast.
He's happy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He's doing the glasses thing!
He wants... Dude, you're...
He's about as evil coded as a fucking person can be in anime. Straight up Gendo Ikari.
Communication
Yeah.
interrupted. Receiving emergency broadcast.
すべての配信コマンドを通じてニュース速報をお伝えします。
Breaking
ユー
news.
ピオの代表議員で
先のゼネラルリソースとニューコムによるフェイスパーク紛争でも両者の代表を平和的な解決のテーブルに座らせた功労者として知られるガブリエル・ W ・クラークソン代表を乗せたユーピオ専用機の墜落がつい先ほど確認さ
I
れ
mean, that's a pretty noteworthy thing that he did if he got them to try to get talking about it for two sides that are clearly at war.
Sure.
乗員乗客の安否については機体の損傷度から見ても絶望
I also think, and I don't know how you feel about this, but I do think you're supposed to feel a little like, I didn't feel informed on my decision. I think you're supposed to.
ユーピオ本部のあるニューアーク空港からクラークソン代表を乗せ離陸。メリトン地域緊張緩和協議会が開催される
It's immersive. You're not a politician, you're a soldier. You don't know things. You don't have special knowledge.
特別専用機の墜落というショッキングなニュースについて、同機の整備と警備を担当していたユーピオ治安維持部隊のパーク司令は、まだ信じられない。これから自分も現地に向かい、
What a piece of shit.
墜落の原因についても一刻も早く究明したい。
Cause must be found. This spacing is really funny sometimes to me. I don't know why.
どちらにしても長年ユーピオの顔として代表委員を務め、新勢力のニューコムとも強力なパイプを持っていた穏健派のクラークソン代表を失ったことは、今後大きな影響が出るのは間違いないですね。特にユーピオの体質自体が変化するのは避けられないでしょう。
This does also, though, feel like one of those times where the way that we play games is heavily affected by the way that we handle the stream. Because I do wonder if I would have made a different decision there if it hadn't been a week since I played the first couple of missions.
That's true. Yeah. I don't think there's anything to insinuate that Park has any underlying, like,
yeah, but I might have had more opinions about Delegate Clarkson other than just whatever was said about him literally today.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it wasn't Eric wasn't there. He got jammed. He didn't know what happened.
誰がいなかったのか、誰にとってあれは必要だったのか。俺たち利用されたんだ。クラークソン代表をやるため、パーク司令は。
Information download complete.
You know, if I had had two brain cells to rub together, I would have definitely shot down Rena. I wasn't really thinking about it. I was more focused on the whole thing with Fiona because that's like what they put the focus on. But
right,
if I had thought for literally 1 second about the actual context of the mission, I would have definitely known that he was pulling some shit because he specifically said that it was some like covert off the book mission.
Uh-huh.
Oh well. There goes me for not thinking.
I want to read about. Let's read. Is he there? Let's read about Delegate Parkson. Or not.
Oh, you
Parkson.
don't want to read about Fiona?
Let's read about Fiona.
Here, I'll
see if you can
check
find
if
him.
Clarkson is in here.
Because all the characters at the bottom, so he might be down there. I want to read about Clarkson. If he's in there, surely he is. He's a pretty important character.
I think this is him.
Yeah. Clarkson, Gabriel William, born February 29th, 1984, finished PhD in International Relations at Oxford University in 2010. Wait, not Oxford, Oxform, my bad. After serving in UCIA's Congress, he took office at the Nun in 2029. Known as level-headed and pacifist, he was appointed as UPO's delegate in 2037. Is there more? I don't know. I don't think so.
Does it?
You killed him. I'm gonna go close a window. I'll be right back.
Okay.
ゼネラルリソース所有のホワイトバレー空軍基地に向けてニューコムの高高度攻撃機の出撃が確認された。クラクソン代表のいない現在、両者の戦闘は歯止めが効かない状況だ。これ以上のエスカレートを招かぬよう 早急に両者の武力衝突を鎮圧せよ。
I do remember the first time I played this though. Chat was trying to get me to not shoot down Rena because they really liked Rena, and I got confused somehow and I shot down Rena like immediately.
Yeah, you've really gassed Rena up, but like so far she's just been flaky and a villain. Like I'm not getting what the big deal is so far.
I guess she's some flavor best girl or something.
According to some, I got the superior multi-role super flanker. What the fuck?
Maybe she's just childhood best friend Chan.
Got cannon.
Oops.
Fates intertwined.
If you say so.
Intercept.
Fates interwind. Interwined.
Interwimmed.
飛ぶため決まってるけど
A warning shot.
Oh, this one's got 4 missiles that you can shoot at once. Interesting.
Caution. Stall.
What does the cannon shot look like, by the way? Because I think it's got... Wow, those things are really high. Yeah, it's got like a really slow shot.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I like the effect. Looks good.
Caution. Stall. Caution. Stall.
I mean, all we know about Rena so far, based on like a lot of the, and I do like the way that they handle this like storytelling of it being like a lot of like show don't tell. Like the only context we have is she has some kind of background where she's been doing this since she was a child, so she has some kind of personal shady background in this. That she's more than just a pilot. All she wanted to do was steal a plane, Sean. What's evil about that?
Parasite.
Parasite? Parasite?
Oh Jesus. I was
okay.
I like almost got there and then that happened.
Uh-huh. It's fine, you're 25,000 meters in the air. I'm pretty sure you won't hit the ground anytime soon if you stall. That was a cool effect, though. I liked that. Oh. Oh, it's snowy. What the fuck? Was not expecting that.
Bullseye.
That's a lot more targets than I thought I was gonna have.
God, I forgot how good the music was in this game because it's so much more. It's so much more subdued in a lot of ways.
Bullseye.
It was a weird missile. Oh, it's just weird the way that that missile flew. I was like, where did that come from? Did he just outrun your missile?
He ran out of gas.
Go really fast. Boy, flying upside down like that is very stressful. You're fucking...
Even the point of flying a plane if you can't fly upside down.
Your blood's gonna flow right into your goddamn head. You're gonna go unconscious. You're gonna red out, which is a really weird and scary concept. The concept of redding out and blacking out is pretty upsetting to me, of just like, I took a turn so fast that all of the blood in my body went to my toes or my face.
Yeah.
My brains went to my toes, or my heart leapt into my mouth. It's not fair. Why weren't humans designed to be able to take 3 times the force of gravity in speed in turning? Why does that turn you into raspberry jam?
I think 3 Gs is pretty manageable, right?
What's a lot of Gs? Is 3 Gs a lot? 3 times gravity's pretty rough.
I think 3 Gs is pretty sustainable. Yeah, 9 Gs is... That's a lot of Gs.
That is a lot of Gs. Curious. Most G-force a person handle. Okay, most of us can withstand 4 to 6 Gs. Fighter pilots can manage up to 9 Gs for a second or 2. Christ. The sustained G-forces of even 6 Gs would be fatal.
It is.
God damn. I want to know what the world record for G-force is. And somebody survived.
Maybe 10 or 11, but it probably wasn't much past 9.
Uh-huh. Record. Give me a record. Oh my god!
You're talking like 13 or something like that?
Sean, and this really fucked up Price is Right, what's your guess?
15.
We're talking about G-force someone survived, right?
I'm going 15 Gs.
He survived a peak eyeballs out acceleration of 46.2 times acceleration of gravity, more than 25 Gs for 1.1 seconds, proving that the human body is capable of this. Stop lived another 45 years to the age of 89 without any ill effects.
Oh my god. Well, what? Did he get sucked through a vacuum, or like...
I don't know. Let me try to find this. That was just what Google told me, but then it was apparently on... Oh my god, it apparently was on the, wiki. Give me.
What? Which wiki?
Wikipedia. The Wikipedia, my bad. Biological responses, typical examples. Also, god damn it. You can't like have it, god damn it. For some reason, it was like, oh, Google was like, oh yeah, this is what the quote is, and then it was like, here's the link to Wikipedia, and I'm like, where on the Wikipedia page does it say this? I want more details.
Yeah, Google's really bad about that. It'll give you a quote, but then the link that they provide just doesn't contain that quote.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Google is kind of trash these days.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree that it is garbage can. Negative G-force is generally unpleasant, can cause damage. Blood vessels in the eyes and brain may swell or burst due to the increased blood pressure, resulting in degraded eyesight or even blindness. Your eyes will explode if you take a turn too fast.
Well, that's a negative G-force.
Uh-huh.
As in, like, vacuum. Not... extra G's.
Extra G's.
Body is better at surviving G-forces that are perpendicular to the spine. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, no, it doesn't. What the fuck?
You're better at taking. Yeah. Why would spinning a man very fast be better than shoving him up very quickly?
It's a mystery.
空を目指す翼があればいつまでもこうしてここで生きるためなら何でもしてやる
Man, you led me down an evil path, Isaac.
その通りだわいい私たちにもともと翼なんてないこの空が嫌ならその羽自分で今すぐもげばいい
レナ泣いてるのか
Who connected their device? I heard that.
Who amongst us?
Mm-hmm.
ニューコムの最前線である宇宙。そこに
Space!
人類が空へ空へ高く高く
Incane has surpassed the skies already, if that's where we're at.
しかし今や戦いの火種は虚空の果てにまで移ろうと。
今日は悪かった
I don't know what just happened.
あんなことを言うつもりじゃなかったんだ
You weren't interested in that,
も
apparently.
しよかったらレナにも伝えてくれ分かってるつもりだった
Tell her yourself, you fucking dip fuck.
これは戦争だってそれでも俺フィーのこともういい忘れてくれ
I do also remember having the, wow, you guys really wanted me to not shoot down Rena, but I don't really feel bad about shooting down Rena. Hey!
Yeah, I really feel like you maliciously influenced me to take the evil path.
Well, I'm sorry I was the little bird in your brain. Welcome,
You told
Dan.
me I'd like her, and I was like, well, I want to see the character that I like. I don't like her yet, but I'll like her at some point.
Well, thank you for following Dan Luzab, damn it. Dan Lubonzi.
パークよ執務室の居心地はどうだまったくお前らしいやり方だな
何のことですかね私は自らの任務に忠実でありたいと常に
黙れお前の任務はあくまでも我らと共にあることを忘れたのか我らにとってまだ必要だったクラークソン代表なきものとするなどと己の器を知れゼネラルを裏切りニューコムにも捨てられたお前にチャンスを与えたのは誰だお前が何のためにそこにいるのかもう一度考えるのがいい戻るべき場所を失いたくないのならな
戻る場所だと今の私にそんなものはない
And to be fair, it has been a long time since I've played this game, so I didn't quite remember what happens on Rena's path. Nanotechnology? Teletext!
Thought we already read our numeral.
I think we did, but I think you saved it before
yeah.
you clicked the thing. Which is silly. What do you want to read today, Sean? What do you want to read today? Where will the internet take you today?
Fitzgerald Fiona Chris, born January 26, 2016, received special pilot training since the age of 3 and completed her master's in aeronautical engineering from Edwards University at the age of 22. Joined UPO in 2039, where she is a SARF pilot. Why does this log even exist?
To let you know that she was a pilot at 3 years old.
I mean, sure. Oh, where to next?
Let's find out. Yar has launched.
I'm about to launch.
Oh, hey, a bomber mission. Sortie immediate. I definitely read that as sortie immediate.
Okay, I didn't love the super flanker, I don't think. I'm going back to the Radical 101.
Surprised you didn't check out the weird double plane. It's technically a bomber.
Intercept.
It's a weird one, man. It's got like two fuselages. It's so weird. Goddamn, this plane goes fast though. Jesus Christ. Whoa! Okay, never mind. It's not bombing. Those really felt like those should have been on the ground. Are they dropping? They're dropping.
Bullseye.
That would explain it.
Bullseye.
I actually did like that scene with Parkson. It's an interesting bit. Well, Jackson, what have you been up to?
Let's see. So today we watched a movie. We did a little dating thing. We went and watched a movie. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I mean, it's not like Barbie or anything, but like I actually really liked the story a lot. It was
Nothing's like Barbie.
It was based off a true story. It was called Arthur the King. It is more or less a dog movie, to where the idea is a bunch of adventure racers, so people that run, kayak, bike, cross like 400, 500 miles over the course of like 5 days, doing absolutely, crazy stuff. It's a movie about, a team that's competing in like the world championship, and during that time they discover a dog, and it's mostly dog movie because it's mostly just the emerging relationship of the main character and the whole team as they become closer with this dog, and dog helps them and they help dog and stuff like that. It did cut it close a couple times. I checked, does the dog die? The answer is no. So for anyone out there,
they do nearly kill the dog several times, though. They were very tempted.
It was an emotional movie. It was a very emotional dog movie. I think Lauren would maybe like it, and would hopefully like it more, knowing that the dog does not die.
It's good that the dog doesn't die.
There are some close calls. But yeah, it was actually really emotional because of that. Good story, based off a true story. Yeah, there's literally even like a foundation, like a charity, based around the dog.
Rena, are you damaged?
Maybe. What's your damage, Rena? I was for a second, though, thought that based on the name of the movie, you're gonna be like, it's based on a true story. It's just King Arthur.
No, the dog's name is Arthur.
Then why are you a soldier? Question mark.
Job. Check okay.
Okay. Sick UFO footage, bruh.
止めろ。拡大。明るく。プリント。
We CSI now, boys.
できました。こちらです。
このパイロット。何？ナイトレーベンが消えた。
Well, what do you want to read, Jackson?
Let's see. We can read. I always get these mixed up. The ones that don't have.
The ones that have an empty box we have not yet read.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was Rena does she have an empty box?
We done read about Rena.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely.
We read about Rena. We know what her deal is.
All right, let's go for
wanna
some
read
of these.
Data swallow.
Whoa. Let's go for some of these acronyms like NEU and stuff like that. The acronym for the NUCOM Emergency Unit. The NEU was originally a division, or divvy of NUCOM Inc. Am I reading that?
Weird.
Yeah. Whatever a divvy is.
Divvy.
Put it on a divvy. Call it a divvy.
In charge of security at its research and development facilities, and response to accidents during development work. Around 2037, when the corporate dispute turned military, the NEU was equipped with armaments developed by NUCOM Inc. itself, and converted into a unit capable of a military response. Today, the NEU has grown into a major military organization that rivals the General Resource Ltd's GRDF.
Oops.
I actually do like the detail that they will name drop countries, but the real main, like, bodies of power are just corporations.
It's very future. Like, I was actually talking about that the other. This is extremely political, but I was talking about the other day with Savannah whether, dystopian, whether big government or big corporate would be the better future.
Boy, Sean, we just played Deus Ex, so I don't know if I want to say my answer because.
中身は何だって。
こんなところで。
It's here.
It's here.
Whoa, this is some weird fucking music.
It's very silly. Where's my actual target? Okay, it's just specifically the caboose.
Yes. You don't have to destroy the whole train, just the back of the train. I guess you can't use missiles on it, seemingly? Interesting. Yeah, you have to shoot it with guns. That's weird.
Yeah.
Ground. Floor. That's bridge.
Don't you go in that.
Ooh.
I got it.
Wait.
Why is there still a target?
Did it move? This is really silly. Maybe you do have to just... What happens if you just destroy them out of order? Because it seems like it just moved to the next car.
Warning.
I did it!
Uh-huh. I just flew the plane into the freaking train. Ah, but it's an armored train, Sean. They're armored against airplanes.
That's why I need my special bullets.
The special bullets to destroy them. They're missile resistant, they're plane resistant, but they're not bullet resistant.
Caution. Pull up. Bullseye.
I actually don't remember if this game has any, like, true...
Caution.
I know it has, like, bombers, but I don't know if it has any planes that do... Because there's, like, a couple of planes in the 5th game that have, like, a gun that points more at the ground, so that way they're designed to shoot at the ground. But I don't think that happened until that game. I don't even think that was a thing in the 4th game.
Caution. Pull up. Bullseye.
Oh my god.
Bullseye. Mission accomplished.
Flew so close to the ground there.
One could say I flew on the ground.
I kind of want to see this. I want to see, because it... Scrape.
No, this is old. This is old stuff. Check this shit out.
I liked the little scrape on the ground. I bet your wing touched the ground.
We'll never know. We got an overhead view from a mile away.
An overhead view from a mile away where you had 1 pixel to distinguish your fuselage. The camera that time was like, I don't need to see where you went. You're still in the air.
Maybe we'll get a better view this time around.
We'll see. I do like that in future games they allow you to have a little bit more control over the camera. I also think that the like 2D replay, well, nope, it's gonna be the same angle, huh?
No.
It's gonna be the, oh.
There it is.
Scrape. Yeah, your wing touched the ground.
Professional.
I also like this 2D replay. It's something nice that I've always liked that the games have. Science freaks! Keep using that term.
I can definitely. What's up?
Oh no, go ahead. No, you.
Yeah, I can definitely see this being a 2-disc game with all of like the cutscenes and everything. Like,
and they're like really in depth. They're not like throwaway cutscenes or anything. Like,
yeah.
両企業で拡大し続ける紛争のせいで、有事やってもの自体が危ないらしいってニュースで言ってた。パークのやつ、ユーピオどころか国が消えたらどうする気なんだろうな。それでも俺は最後まで見届けるつもりだ。そして一体誰が何のためにこんなことを始めたのか知る。それが自分にとって現時点でサーフの持つ意味だと思う。
最近の命令って治安の維持としては変じゃない？
lately?
こんな状況でそれって絶対おかしい。
I don't think she has any grounds to say that.
必ず何かあるはず。あの男、パーク司令にはき 気をつけた方がいい。
Bug hunt. Let's see. I want to read about... Wait, go all the way to the bottom? Nanotechnology.
You're really jazzed about this one.
Technology using nanoscale microparticles, being developed by NC. After developing tiny particles able to withstand any environment in 2033, NC succeeded in embedding programs into them, resulting in robots that can perform nanoscale tasks when programmed. This product, released by NC in 2038 as Nanobite, is set to be applied in construction, space development, and as a new energy source to replace nuclear power, thanks to its excellent environmental adaptability and the ability to self-replicate. Now, how is it an energy source? Do we eat said nanomachines?
ニューコムのナノテクノロジー研究所で緊急事態発生。建設作業用に大量配備されていた実験中のナノバイトが原因の暴走を起こした。
Also, was that your cat, Isaac?
Yeah, that's my cat. They're extremely small, you know?
I was about to say, aren't they, you know, nanotechnology?
Uh-huh. You go, oh my god! It's a firebomb!
Bug hunt.
Yeah, you're gonna be destroying nanobites with anti-nanobite. It's definitely not napalm. Oh, Sean, what are you trying to do to me and our viewers?
Sorry.
You're good. Well, you got a bomb X.
Caution.
Virus alert.
Caution. Virus alert.
Oh, I have to be really high up, huh?
Virus alert.
I'm guessing?
Is that the thing here?
I don't know.
Caution. Virus alert.
I think that's just if you're getting close.
Virus
It
alert.
fucks with your visibility.
Virus alert.
Oh.
Hold on.
No, it's because you were too high?
Pull up.
Huh. I don't know how that makes sense, but... Gotta hit the nanobites on their indeterminate... Now, why are they just kind of, like, on the ground in Arizona?
Well, they're outside the nanotechnology factory.
Right, where they shouldn't be. They need to be in the factory or in the buildings?
Hell.
Whoa, that's a very big building.
Virus alert.
Uh-oh, virus alert.
Mission
Oh.
failed.
Did you get virus?
I think you
I
got
got
virus. Your virus, the virus blew. Oh my god, it's everyone's favorite episode of Evangelion. I like the virus episode, okay? I like it.
I think it's fine. I don't think it's one of the stronger episodes necessarily, but I don't dislike it.
I actually don't know which one is my least favorite because I just kind of like them all. I even like Magma Diver. I know people don't like Magma Diver either, and I like Magma Diver.
Virus alert. Caution. Virus
I think I know Magma Diver by name so much because people talk about how much they dislike Magma Diver.
Wow, fuck, I took 77% damage from all that virus.
No, you took 11.
Jeez.
It's 2 1s. Yeah.
Funk.
Ah, man, the plane is sick, Sean. You gotta fly a sick plane. It's no longer radical, it's sick.
I want to Goomba stomp him.
What a Goomba stop the nanomachines in your giant-ass plane?
Yeah.
Boy, that sure does take a long time to... That bomb does take a long time to
I
regenerate.
really... was really counting on being able to shoot 2 of them, and I just couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Try going really high up.
I mean, yeah, you should be able to drop them at any height. You just gotta use the little reticle. Reticule. Now, why did they really want... What purpose did the... So, did the dog win the... Because you said it was, like, also a sports movie, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you're wanting the spoilers,
Did the dog win baseball or soccer?
He won... I guess it'd probably be closer to soccer.
Closer to soccer, but not... Okay, now I need to know... Is this a real sport?
Well, yeah, because it's adventure racing. You're just running across the... Like, they were in, like, the Dominican Republic or something like that. And then ran, like, 400 miles, yeah. It's like doing, like, multiple marathons a day.
What is this sport? How is that like soccer? Soccer is a very specific kind of sport, Jackson. Show your work.
What do you say when you gave me the options of did the dog win soccer or baseball? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Between the two of them,
I guess soccer
requires you to move more than baseball does on average.
But baseball is like just wind sprinting the sport. You hit a ball and then you do a wind sprint.
Well, if you hit the ball, I mean, if you're bad at the game, you don't have to move much at all.
Or if you're a pitcher.
That's true. Or if you're a pitcher, yeah.
You saying the pitcher doesn't bat? I thought everybody got to bat in baseball. I feel lied to.
Well, because you're on the other side, because you're on the defense or the offense or something. You're on the defense, yeah.
That's not cool. So do the ball hitters not get to catch the ball, and do the ball catchers not get to hit the ball? That's no fun.
Well, I guess if your team is small enough, yeah. I don't actually, truth be told, I don't actually know if they have different offensive and defensive players.
I really assumed that. Well, then again, a lot of my knowledge comes from, Mario baseball, so I don't know. Everybody on your team had to bat at some point, so I just assumed that everybody in baseball has to bat at some point. I don't know shit about baseball, but...
I think that's true, but because I know in American football, that's not true. Like, you can have an offensive line and a defensive line. Those are two different sets of people. But in baseball, I think that your players are just your players. Like, so when you're on the pitching side, you're pitching, you're catching, all that stuff like that. And then when you're on the offensive side, it's just you're in line to be up at bat.
Now, how did the dog win soccer? Because now you have me thinking that this dog won soccer. Even though that might be a lie.
It is certainly a lie, but when your options are soccer or baseball, and those weren't even...
Those are the only two sports, Jackson, I'm sorry.
And I don't think this movie was about soccer or baseball.
I was just trying to inspire your options, give you some ideas on, because I didn't know what the dog was doing, so I just had to give you ideas on what the dog was doing, because I didn't know what the dog was doing, and you knew what the dog was doing, but I didn't.
The dog was going across the country. Because at first they fed the dog, and they were like, goodbye, dog, and then they go like 200 more miles, and they met up with the dog again, and they're like, how did you go like 200 miles? That's crazy, dog.
And the dog was like, yeah, I know. They wanted me to play soccer, and all I could say was that I'm a talking dog. And then
I'm a talking dog.
They, for some reason, thought that that wasn't okay for a dog to play soccer because he spoke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not because he was bad at soccer, it's because he spoke. At that point, if you're playing like dog soccer, you have to start asking questions of like, well, should this dog be allowed because he's too smart? To start using his dog thumbs to maneuver the ball.
Does the dog have a tactical advantage, would you say, Sean, in soccer?
Oh,
if
absolutely. He's got 4 feet.
I mean, yeah, he definitely... Well, I don't know if that gives him much, like, horizontal maneuverability, but it certainly does give him a lot of, like, forward and backward power, you know? I would assume.
He's got more kicking opportunities.
That's true. Wow, I really don't know what dictates when you get sick.
Yeah, somehow I managed to avoid it for, like, this entire mission up until this point. I don't know what I did different this time.
The nanobites got mad at you. You made them scared. They don't want to die, Sean. They're defending themselves.
That is correct.
Caution. Virus alert.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Virus alert. Bullseye.
It's like weirdly like you're either too high or too low?
Bullseye.
Well,
there
that
she
went
goes.
pretty well. Oh, or not.
30%. 40%. Warning. Cannot restore system. Cannot restore system. 70%. 80%. 90%. 100%.
Rena がナノバイトに侵食されて危険だ。早く彼女の機体に ANB を。
Airbnb are playing fast.
Bomb her plane. It's fine. Just hit the flying target with a bomb before she crashes into the ground. Oh. Now, I find it interesting that the gun reticle did pop up like, or you could just shoot her down. Do you have regrets? Wow, that's actually a lot harder than I remember it being.
Getting up. Going up.
Ups. Get ups.
Oops.
That's not ups.
Didn't hit the gas early enough.
Caution. Stall.
Oh my god, she got really far away from you. Holy shit.
I mean, I went the other way. That's what happens when 2 planes fly in opposite directions. They get really far away from each other.
They get farther away from each other? Ooh. Also, once again, a very good example of Team Aces being able to set up a situation where you have to learn how to use something in pretty low stakes and then use it in a higher stakes situation based on what you learned. That said, the bomb seems to be very finicky.
Caution. Stall. Caution. Stall.
Where's it taking her, I wonder?
Away. I think it's taking her near the ground. She definitely seems to be losing altitude. I think she'll just eventually fly into the ground. Oh! Did that work? Fuck! Good job! Thank you.
Thank you. Check out my 6 skill.
Watch you, man. That was a really risky maneuver. That was a good shot. Is that the shot that hit? That definitely didn't feel like it looked like it missed. It is surprising to me how many games, like even like multiplayer games, don't have something like a 2D replay. Like, and then here we are, this playing game that has both a live replay and a 2D replay.
They really play back a lot of the mission.
Oh yeah.
Like what, it's probably like the last full minute or so, which is a lot in time. Do want to see the shot though, because you like split. Well, this is when you went higher. Yeah, they went really far back. Why is this one so far back? That was like a full, like, 3 or 4 minutes back. I think? Yeah,
I mean, the song has looped a 3rd time already. Okay.
This is when...
Here we go.
Right. Dude, you're so radical. Look at how radical you look.
Pretty radical.
Radical as hell.
I did beat the mission.
Yeah.
Don't let the game lie to you. I did beat this.
Wait. Yeah, I got confused there. I was like, I don't remember you backing up that much, though. Now I've lost track. I don't know where this replay is.
Yeah, I'm like, did it loop? Did we just miss?
Nope, there it was. I think that was the shot that did it. I think?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
I mean, here's me flying upside down. Yeah, that must have been it. That was really hard to see with all of the angles that we got.
We're able to stop the nanobites.
Oh, she's alive?
Yeah.
I thought you bombed her.
We just shot her with the missile.
Yeah, you just shot her with the antidote bomb.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, she was like, thank you, I could die in peace.
You want to be an airplane, not a machine.
That's an interesting perspective. Even death.
私は生まれた時から一度も太陽の光を浴びたことがない。そんな病気はまだほんの子供だった私に生きる意味を失わせるには十分だった。近所の公園へ出るのにまるで宇宙旅行にでも出かけるような姿にならなければならなかった。やがて外の世界から隔離されたように自分自身によって心まで閉ざしてしまうまでそう長い時間はかからなかった。そんな時あの人に出会った。エレクトロスフィアの持つ力とその可能性を教えてくれた。その出会い、私を普通の人間として扱ってくれた最初の人のことを
Did he give you hair?
心から信じていた。
Yes, because normal human beings have hair, Sean.
Yeah, but she didn't.
心はスフィアの向こうで誰よりも分かり合っているつもりだった。あの人のためだったら何でもできた。いつ滅んでもいいと思っていた肉体なんてどうなってもよかった。たったそれだけのことで彼が持っている翼を私も手にできるのなら。でもそれは間違っていた。私が始まりだと思っていた時こそあの人にとっては終わりの時だった。あの男ディジョンが手にしたかったのは私なんかじゃなかった。こんなにも弱いからこそ被験者となり得た私の体だけ。また私は私自身の体に裏切られ、その時心に決めていたの。人間としての心まで捨てて手に入れたこの翼だけは絶対に離さないって。
Spooky.
Hmm. Spooky.
だけどね、私少し分かった。今までずっと私にとって翼が心のすべてだと思っていたんだ。でもそれは違うよね。私が人間でいる限り心はちゃんとここにあるって。だからこれから私少し強くなろうと思う。翼がなくても空は飛べるってね。今日は聞いてくれてありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
Aragazamagabadasu.
Our time recorded is less than an hour?
Probably an hour with this one.
We're definitely at 2 hours and 21 minutes, so I don't know what you're saying. Oh, I see.
Yeah, for the save file, it's just like, time is an hour.
Oh no!
That guy died. Underground heart transplant, he got one of them evil hearts.
I mean, yeah, actually, genuinely.
A glitch in his heart?
Holy shit, that's good.
関係者の間でも大きな波紋を呼んでいます。事故の他にテロの可能性も含め、同社では大規模な調査が現在も行われています。繰り返しお伝えします。
This is what I'm saying, man. This game's setting is way more just genuine cyberpunk than even I was expecting.
A Glitch of the Heart is my new romance novel.
It's like a sequel to like Whispers of the Heart.
Yeah.
分かっている。ユーピオのアイドルはお前にくれてやる。早く革命とやらでこのユージアを焼き尽くせ。そしてゼネラルとニューコムの焼け野原に立つのは私だ。
What do you... Wait.
I'm up.
You're up. It's your turn to read video games.
Don't think I know all I need to know about Gilbert Park.
That he's a bastard man? Gilbert Park is a bastard man? What if that's all it said?
That would be pretty good. We still haven't read about the, like,
the actual corporations involved?
A giant capital conglomerate that transcends borders at the core of every industry. See, this is why, because they're both just going to be like, we are generic corporate entities doing corporate things for capital reasons.
Uh-huh.
With the rise of capitalism, shit, I hadn't even read that far. With the rise of capitalism, globalization led to frequent mergers and acquisitions, resulting in the integration of the largest capitals in each country on a massive scale. Amid these waves of global integration, the General Resource Group grew into the largest multinational corporation in the world. With the birth of MNCs like GRG... Jesus Christ.
Yeah?
With the birth of MNCs like GRG, borders bound by laws and regulations became virtually meaningless, leading to the system seen today where MNC rule their own regions.
See, countries don't even really exist anymore. It's all a sham.
It's all a big pile of shit.
Full-scale war? We weren't at full-scale war yet.
Yeah, obviously. I haven't even been shot at yet. Orc? Hell yeah, I'll fly the Orc air coffin. What the fuck?
Oh, interesting. There it is.
What?
Dude, it's the Radical 211.
Hell yes. The Radical 211 Orc air coffin is what it is.
Uh-huh. You don't want to fly in the Aero coffin?
I absolutely want to fly in the Orc air coffin. Pulse laser.
Pulse laser.
Spread bomb, ground missile, or short range missile. Well, I feel like I should go with spread bomb because this is explicitly a bombing run. But good to know that I've got options.
Now you see why sometimes ammunition type solid is important. Your machine gun is
in the game. But it is okay.
Yeah, because you're not NC. There you go, you've got plasma rifle now. Jamming.
Dude, I'm jamming.
Dude, you've got a minute and a half to make a strike.
Check me out, dude.
All I know is that this thing goes fucking fast, if I remember correctly. Like, incredibly fast.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what I thought. It goes very fast, Sean.
I just wasn't thinking. I forgot that going down makes you accelerate because of gravity.
This is gravity and general aerodynamics and like how that all works.
Short answer is I wasn't paying attention.
You flew like a rock out of the third-story window.
Uh-huh.
The Rock is not very good at flying. Granted, I'm sure he would try.
He did
was
play
the
a fairy.
Yeah.
You're a missile.
Holy shit. You can drop 4 bombs at a time and you have 143 bombs.
I missed. Drop it upside down. Drop it upside down.
Bonk. Something happened to Rena. She did not like it. I think you hitting the ground.
They react if you take a big hit.
Careful, the ground is right there.
Woo!
That was amazing. Sometimes bombing runs, you just have to get really familiar with the ground. You have 24 seconds, but I don't know what you're supposed to do, because I don't think you... Oh, there, you gotta go up. They didn't tell you what the safe altitude is, though, so I'm a little concerned about that.
Well,
yeah, it's probably fine.
Spike!
River interception?
Update target.
I didn't get hard enough. Or high enough, rather.
You didn't get hard enough? How high were you supposed to get? Jesus.
I don't know. It took me a long time to start climbing. I think that my brain is starting to shut down.
It is late. It's 10:20. We could probably call this the last one if you so wish, if you so desire.
If in yon heart desire.
What does your beating breasts wish upon this sodden brow?
Chicken.
God.
Chicken salad does sound good.
Mission failed.
It does sound good, but I had so much goddamn chili.
Man.
Yeah?
I tried to get chips and salsa, but the fucking store didn't have any salsa.
Oh, dang.
Did they run out? What world do we live in that you ran out of salsa? That the world doesn't have salsa available to you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think about salsa every now and then, but not enough to be like, I need to keep my salsa stock up, because it's just always gonna be there. You know, I don't ever assume that I'm gonna be short on salsa, you know?
Yeah.
What happened to your salsa reserves?
Just haven't been growing enough salsa tomatoes.
Now, how is that different than any other tomato?
Yeah, this tomato specifically allocated for salsa.
I really thought you were gonna be like, we haven't grown enough salsa plants, which
Yeah,
is just tomatoes.
That's what I should have said. That would have been the funnier thing, but I swung with salsa tomatoes.
I mean, salsa is like 75% tomatoes, so...
Oh yeah. I would love to try to make my own salsa one day. Just like dice some tomato and add a little bit of salt and add a little bit of like habanero or something like that and vinegar. That'd be good.
See?
Oh.
I did it.
You just had to be 15,000 feet in the air, and I think you're waiting now.
I think 10,000.
Ah, that makes sense. God damn it, I think you had just gotten in rage right when the jam...
I didn't realize I was supposed to wait.
Uh-huh. Wait for the jamming to reset. I think all that does is spawn more guys. I don't think it actually adds, like, more. Look at that funny arch.
Mm-hmm.
I also always appreciate how diverse a lot of Ace Combat levels are. Like, they have you flying through like a lot of cities and stuff. I think that's like a really good, like, natural obstacle to have to fly around is just buildings. Especially when the buildings are weird space buildings like that saucer you just flew over. Hey, look at it this way. Also, Sean, now you don't even have to worry about the jamming going up and down, I guess. Wow, you didn't even hit the ground that hard.
My specialty is not hitting the ground that hard.
It's your secret maneuver. People, that's why you're so hard to dogfight. People just are like, he's gonna fly into the ground, and then they pull up, and you do fly into the ground a little bit, but not enough for them to be like, how the fuck are you not dead?
You just gotta skip rock. You have to embody the rock of skipping. The rock which is skip.
Do you think you could throw the rock across a body of water hard enough that he'd skip at least twice?
Personally? No.
Is he not? Is he not a flat planar enough shape, or you just don't have the physical prowess to?
It's definitely. It's definitely the second.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to trust The Rock as far as I could throw him, I wouldn't trust him a fucking bit.
Yeah.
Caution bullseye. I love caution bullseye.
It really brings you joy. It makes you feel safe, like you know that you're in the right place.
You're in the right place, throwing the rock.
Being aware of the fact that you were in danger, but you still got the bullseye, just really makes you know that you did the right. You made the right call.
It was all worth it.
I don't know where that bomb went. Yeah.
I was on top of it.
I no longer see your reticle. It disappeared for me.
This last guy, man, he's gonna be the death of me.
You're gonna fly straight into him if you're not careful.
Hell yeah, I am.
Wow, you gotta get back there fast. Look at how weird this fucking plane is.
It does look like a spaceship.
Look, you even kind of look like an orca.
Yeah.
I love how weird this game's planes get.
It doesn't look like a coffin at all.
Is that not... You don't want to... I would want my coffin to be shaped like that, absolutely.
I mean, if I can get a coffin shaped like that, then I might actually want to be buried in a coffin.
As opposed to
throwing my body into the sea.
Yeah, I was gonna say refrigerator into the ocean.
Oh, landing.
Or press start for autopilot.
It's autopilot, I should take care of it just fine.
It's just a skip button. I mean, I like that as a like, you know, again, like a lot of this game is about putting context to just, you know, game presentation. It's a skip button, but they call it the autopilot, so it just lands for you.
Gotcha. Yeah, because you can fail the landing, right?
You can, and you just get to do it again. That's all that happens if you fail the landing. You just get to do it again. You weren't on the landing pad. That's the ground, Sean.
The fire is clearly on the landing pad.
There was one pixel, I think, that was past the line.
Well, I'm going fast this time, then.
Dude, fast landings are my favorite landings in Ace Combat. That's how you get Ness, is you land... They're constantly screaming at you, too fast, too high, too fast, too high. Perfect job, Blaze. It's my favorite. It's because your landing is a part of your rating, and your landing is not... I found when growing up somehow, I don't know how I determined this, but if you just fucking gun it and land in less than 30 seconds, they're like, great job, you got the best score. Which is funny, because I think that is the only metric they judge you on, is how quickly you can land.
Communication interrupted. Receiving emergency broadcast.
Not how much
Emergency.
GR has just held an emergency press conference revealing that their corporate housing in Expo City was bombed this morning by NC fighters.
Among the many casualties are civilians and company staff. At today's conference, GR stated this attack, NC, is a despicable act of terrorism aimed at ordinary people. We are resolved to resist and fight back. Meanwhile, NC has flatly denied the accusation, saying that the bombing was staged by GR itself. The two companies are expected to plunge into the worst State of tension in Space Park.
Ah, damn it.
あの作戦は罠だったんだ。パークのやつ、俺たちに世界大戦を起こさせやがった。
確かなの？ニューコムとゼネラルを戦わせるだけ戦わせてどうする気？
もちろんユージア全土、いや世界をパークが統治するつもりだろう。
He definitely is just a villain at this point.
I mean, like I said, he was a villain from like word one.
Mm-hmm.
He was mask off immediately after the one mission he appeared in.
はい、こちらはポートエドワーズ上空まで数キロを飛んでいるところでご覧になれますでしょうか。ポートエドワーズから黒煙がいくつも上がっています。その上空ではニューコム、ゼネラルリソース両企業の基地より出撃した多数の戦闘機の姿が。あ、また爆発です。ものすごい音がしました。皆さんに私の声が届いて。
はい、スタジオです。ここでもう一度今までの情報を整理し繰り返しお伝えすることにしましょう。本日午後ユージアのポートエドワーズでゼネラルリソースとニューコムが交戦状態に突入しました。そしてその戦いは現在も続いています。NUN 新国際連合では事態を解決するため
None! Save us!
Save us, None! They're gonna try.
Yak, do you want to read?
Sure. Let's read about...
Boy, they add so much. They keep adding more.
Yeah, let's read about ESPN. Yeah. Euro-Asia Public Network. It was founded in 2003 as USEA's public broadcasting organization.
For everyone's favorite sports ball. That's it. EAPN, where the sports are made.
EA. It's in the game.
Careful, Sean. You'll get EA on us, and they'll take our stream.
Well, that's what the big pause was for.
Ah, gotcha.
So that the algorithm,
was thrown off.
Yeah, they won't detect that it was all one thing.
Gotcha. Well, is that a good? Would you say that's a good stopping point, Sean? Are you feeling the?
Sure, I feel stopped.
You feel stopped? Do you feel
halted? Whoa. Get out of my brain.
I can't.
Get out of my room!
But this is my room. Are you in my brain or am I in yours? Get out of here. But yeah, I think you're not, like I said, each of these playthroughs, I think you'll finish this playthrough next stream. They're not long. They are not long. They're like 5 to 6 hours tops a piece.
It feels like it's escalating.
Mm-hmm. The playthroughs are not long, but this is not a long game, which I think is interesting. It's fascinating how they've set it up. But yeah, so thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There is a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And just generally, come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there, and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience, and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to hashtag on MCCanary, or link it back to the stream, so people could find more of the good stuff we do here. Also, stick around to the very end. We always do a bit of a closing bit, and we do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. And as always, a huge thank you to everyone who supports the stream and all of our subscribers. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream, as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you wish to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you could get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch, or check out the Patreon page. That'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Amad to do a wonderful job of holding back the robot army to prevent me from becoming famous. Thank you, Sean and Jackson, for playing Ace Combat with me. I had a great time.
Yeah. I'm excited to start World War III.
Dude, aren't you excited that you were personally responsible for starting it because you were asked to do a job?
Mm-hmm.
Would like to start housekeeping.
Dungeon Voice Acting has VODs on YouTube and Twitch.
If you enjoyed the stream and want to see me talk about a video, James, check out Talking Skull on YouTube.
And check out the rest of our friends, Virtual Boys, Corpus Cryptid, Crowcast TV, and BooXBs. Those are our friends' channels on Goblin Entertainment. Virtual Boys is James and Arthur. They were streaming co-op games or multiplayer games on their Twitch. Corvus Cryptid is Ren's channel, and they were doing cozy games or spooky games on Twitch. Crowcast TV is Tara's channel, and she's an artist who does live art. And BooXB is Aqua's channel. She usually does horror games and multiplayer games. And me. You can find the rest of my stuff on that link tree. There's a VOD channel for the Twitch, YouTube for my own videos, an ArtStation for my art, and a SoundCloud for my music. So go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. Alrighty, stick around. We'll be rating to someone, and we'll head over to Agni. They're a VTuber that I found recently. They're playing Heck Divers. They're really chill. They're fun. they're fun. So stick around for that. If I can spell it. Boy, I hope I can spell it right.
I do appreciate you calling it Heck Divers.
I mean, I think it's the right thing to call it. It's stupid. It's stupid, so I want to call it something stupid. So stick around for that. Otherwise, have a good evening, everybody. Take it easy. Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Don't forget, if you're gonna run your plane into the ground, to put on your ground pound shoes so that you can get the bonus damage.
Jackson, is there anything you'd like to tell Barbara?
She's a pretty cool person. Thank you for inventing, being the daughter of Barbie. Being the daughter of Ruth.
I was more of a fan of Bar A.
Uh-huh. And I was gonna make a joke about how she invented women.
Oh shoot, that was the better one, yeah.
No, it wasn't. Don't you dare give me props for that. Sean had the right response. Am I going to hell?
So Isaac, how do you feel about the fact that they finally made the camera game that you've wanted for like all of your life and we're not even playing it?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Maybe we should. Want to make videos on YouTube, Sean?
What's the camera game?
Ah, Jesus.